Good morning from Sweden. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about something. If you have been with me since 2012, since I started my Instagram, you would have seen that my life has just changed so fucking much. I mean, if you told me that I'd be living in Sweden with a new husband when I first started my Instagram, I would not believe you. In almost 10 years, so 9 years. And 2012, when I first started my Instagram, I was a nanny, household manager living in Michigan. I had literally just gotten out of a 8-year marriage. I was married for 8 years, together with my ex-husband for 10 years. It was April 2012 that my divorce became final, and literally the same week is when I started my Instagram. I was always saying that my Instagram page was my journal to the world. I talked about going through a divorce. I talked about my family. I talked about being Middle Eastern. I talked a little bit about being an ex-Jehovah's Witness, even though I never actually said I was a Jehovah's Witness until recently. And I just shared my recipes on there. My recipes turned into ebook after ebook, and then I started my project where I lived with people, and then I moved from Michigan to Chicago, and then from Chicago I moved to California, and then I met Ben through Instagram, which is a whole other story that you guys know about. And then we got married, and then we became wellness coaches together, and we worked with so many people. And then we had clients that came and lived with us, and then we lived with clients. And in that whole time, I was just getting so many messages from people, and just people sharing their personal life with me and asking for my advice. And that's when I really decided that I needed to step into coaching, and I decided to become a life coach last summer. And that opened up a whole new chain of events, because I had been feeling like this was my calling for a really long time, but I knew I needed to heal my trauma before I could fully step into being a coach for others. And I feel like the trauma that I have been through has prepared me to become a coach, and I feel that I needed to go through the things that I went through, because those are the areas that I am able to help people in. I've been through abuse as a child. My father was extremely abusive to my mom, to the point where he would beat the shit out of her and almost killed her, called her all kinds of horrible names. And I was just seeing that as a small child. My mom went on to become a Jehovah's Witness when I was 6 years old, which is a cult. I joined her. My older three sisters did not. I became baptized as a Jehovah's Witness when I was 16. I was sexually molested by a family member between the ages of 15 and 16. I was raped by someone I trusted when I was 19. I went on to get married and was in a very controlling marriage for 8 years. I left and I got divorced, and then I got shunned by the religion that was literally my whole community, and I had to start my life all over again, literally from scratch. And that's when I started my Instagram, and I just was living life on my own terms. Now I didn't have to follow any rules, so I was making up my own rules as I went along, and I was having fun doing it. And I'm sharing this story to show you that life does not have to be where you are right now. No matter how fucking difficult your life is, you have a chance to grow. You have a chance to leave your situation. You have a chance to create a new life, a new beautiful life. Yes, it takes time, but it takes little steps that turn into big steps, that turn into a whole new life that you have no idea is right around the corner for you. The things that's most important to be okay with when you're starting a new life or you want to go into a new direction is you have to be okay with being alone for months, maybe even years. And while you are alone, you get to really discover yourself. Try all the things that you've been wanting to try. Do all the things that you've been wanting weren't able to do maybe when you were in a previous relationship or living with someone else. This is your time to discover yourself. Don't worry about meeting a potential life partner. My one-liner when I talk about meeting your partner, your life partner, is they will find you when you are busy being yourself. They're not going to find you when you're desperately looking for them. When you're busy being yourself and really discovering yourself and having fun with life, your life partner is going to be attracted to you because they see how excited about life you are, and they're going to be attracted to that. They're going to be attracted to the authentic version of you. Also, life is constantly trying to show you the direction that you need to go to, but most people are just turning a blind eye and rather just stay exactly where they are because it's easier. It's easier to stay stagnant than to change. I completely get it. But if you are like me and you are really looking to change and life is constantly showing you the direction that you need to go on, jump on that fucking bandwagon and start going into that direction. As I just told you my story, I have just changed so much and life is constantly shifting and moving for me. I am constantly evolving as a human being and I am so excited. I'm actually just enrolled in Gabor Mate's course it's called Compassionate Inquiry, where I really feel called to work with people who have suffered trauma like me, and it's going to really help me become a better coach. I'm so excited about that. I wanted to share that with you guys so you can come into my life again and see me continue to grow, evolve, change, and step into what I feel like is the person that I'm supposed to be working with. What you can expect from me in the future is just some deep connections on how to heal trauma, how to be a better version, how to continue to evolve, how to be courageous enough to take steps, how to leave an unhealthy relationship, how to work through shit. Plant medicines, my passion with working with plant medicines, and I feel like super called to work with plant medicines. My life right here in Sweden right now and my travels all around the world, I have so much to share, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for continuing to be on this journey with me. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for your continuing words of encouragement. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you again. I hope your Sunday is wonderful. Thank you for listening to me ramble on and on. I'll talk to you guys soon.
I am Frederick Robertson.